With the Browning family, I don't know if you can hear this, but this little noise meter tells me that there are unhealthy levels of noise. Something strange is happening in this small town 70 miles outside of Dallas, Texas. An invisible force is creeping through the community, ruining residents' lives.
They just moved in on top of us. I have a constant headache right in the back of my head or either over my eyes. I've been in the hospital 2 or 3 times.
Every family here is sick.
Somebody has to die to get somebody's attention.
I see the impact on their lives. There's just nothing I can do.
The cause is just a few hundred feet from the house owned by the Brownings, a massive Bitcoin mine.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know a lot about cryptocurrency. I'm not an expert in it, but I've never seen one of these facilities being built. And I have heard so much that all these states are making this big push, right, to get these crypto mining areas located. Texas being as large as it is, why is there one so close to a neighborhood? Why is there one so close to a neighborhood? And I'm not gonna lie, I'm extremely fascinated by seeing the layout of it, right? In the video, they explain it more about how it operates and whatnot. But I'm seeing that, and that constant sound being so close to a community is like, what in the world is going on, right? To me, it makes no sense whatsoever that someone is just living in the neighborhood, just enjoying life, enjoying retirement. All of a sudden, they build this crypto mining area right near you, and you constantly have to hear this sound every single day, just this humming. And the amount of energy that this, from what I heard, the amount of energy that's needed for the crypto mining to happen is a huge amount of energy. And this is not even with AI, right? With ChatGPT and everything, which we already know takes so much energy. This is just like one of these things that makes me think like, it reminds me of like vaping, where everyone just jumped into it because it was like this new craze. And then later on, next thing you know, everyone is getting all types of diseases, people are getting sick and whatnot. And it's like, oops. It's kind of one of these things, like we're just racing to just be the first and just not really understanding like the outcome, the damages that's gonna come to so many human lives, right? So many human lives are gonna, I think they're saying now with headaches, they're gonna go through so much injuries, surgeries, and all that, dealing life with pain, all simply because of crypto. People just trying to become rich off of crypto. It seems really shady. I'm not gonna lie. I live here in Florida. I'm like away from all that. I'm not next to the mining, so it's one of those things where you don't think about it. You're like, yeah, whatever. Like crypto, my coin is going up, but it's the actual the outcome of these mines and the thing that's doing to people. It's really sad.
Texas, the site of a Bitcoin mining facility operated by Marathon Digital Holdings. Hundreds of metal boxes contain tens of thousands of computers running 24 hours a day, consuming around 300 megawatts of electricity needed to mine for Bitcoin, the world's largest cryptocurrency. That's comparable to that of a city the size of Austin, with nearly 500,000 households. Bitcoin mines like this are part of an industry projected to reach $2.25 billion in size in 2025. And much of the industry is located here in Texas, where cheap energy, lax rules and regulations, and politicians at the state and federal level who are all in on crypto.
Unleash crypto. Come to Texas. Texas is the oasis.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott appears to be pushing for our state to become more involved with cryptocurrency, saying, quote, Texas is already the home of crypto mining. This session, Texas should become the crypto capital, end quote.
We are promoting it, we are advancing it, and we want to create a framework that will allow all of that to excel here.
Now, it all sounds good, right? It sounds good that they want to be the first to have some crypto, but businesses or whatever. But right now, that's not the point. Right now, the point is all the mining. So it's like all the resources that's being taken up for all these people living in those communities or people living in that state, this country, cannot be right. It just cannot be right. It doesn't make sense to me how you just want to rush so quickly to put all your residents, right, into this possible energy risk, health risk, and you're just not really caring about it, you're just running into it. Now, I know what people are going to say. Politicians is being politicians. They're probably getting a good kickback because of this, and of course they are. Of course they get a good kickback. We all know that. We know they're going to get some money out of this. But is at what point do people just not fight back and recognize This cannot be good. Now, seeing those facilities and it's like not bringing in any jobs. So technically, all these companies are just dropping off these areas, these minings, taking up all the energy from the state, and there's no benefit from it. Like, what is the benefit of all those mines being ran in your state? Maybe I'm not seeing it, but I see no benefit at all for anyone within that state. In order for them, no benefit at all. Like they're not gonna get no, they're not gonna get no jobs, right? What kind of jobs are you gonna get? There's just machines being built, and after that, you just leave, let it run, and that's it. It's really scary times, man.
Well, I went to the window and I listened, and I thought, man, this is gonna be a rough night, and it was. So it'd be a long day for me.
You'll have to take a nap after a while.
We don't have time for a nap, not today. I do need that coffee.
Nick and Virginia Browning have called Granbury home for 35 years. They're now in their 80s and hope to be enjoying their golden years in this rural community an hour and a half southwest of Dallas.
When we first moved out here, it was real quiet still. We had all kind of animals out here, and we loved it out here.
But 3 years ago, Bitcoin mining started to disrupt their peace, and they say it's been hell ever since.
This is maddening. This is maddening to me, and I just want to scream at somebody. Now I have to worry about vertigo. I also have to worry about my brain not working right.
It never goes away. Headaches never go away.
That constant whoosh sound, that would drive me crazy as well. And I'm not gonna lie, man, I'll be extremely pissed. And I'm surprised that no one's fighting on their behalf of this. Like, why would you build a facility so close to a neighborhood like that? When Texas got so much land and they're gonna build it right next to a neighborhood. Can you just imagine that? You're just trying to enjoy your retirement, you're coasting, you're chilling. They built this freaking stupid ass facility next to you. You're hearing that sound, now you got vertigo, headaches, you're not feeling well. All because this corporate greed trying to make billions and billions of dollars off of your beautiful ass neighborhood that you're living in, and now you gotta deal with that. And you get nothing for it, no compensation, no kickback, nothing. That doesn't seem fair at all.
Texas, the legal limit for noise is 85 decibels. Researchers have found that prolonged exposure can impact hearing and cardiovascular health, increase blood pressure and heart rate. Other potential risks include headaches, dizziness, and psychological effects.
85 decibels is considered industrial noise inside of a plant. That would mean that you would have to wear hearing protection all the time at your home.
Many of their neighbors have been affected too. The Brownings told us to go see their neighbor, Tom Weeks, who lives just down the road from them. So we did.
Last year, July 2nd, I had a pulmonary embolism and almost died. This is a video that I took one morning. I woke up, I was awakened by the sound.
Wow.
You know, that's our bedroom at, 2 o'clock in the morning.
The idea that these billion-dollar companies that are profiting off of the backs of poor working people.
Yes.
Is that?
It's disgusting.
It truly is disgusting. And it's really saddening that everybody got to go through all this just because of, everyone is trying to make so much money off of crypto. Man, I'm not one of these guys that talks about climate change and all this, saving the planet type stuff. That's just not my thing, and it's not what this video is about. But it truly is scary that, like, we just quick to just jump into stuff and just say F it, even though it takes so much energy. People are complaining. Obviously, they're complaining, and it's like, oh, what you want us to do? Unplug this thing? No, they're going to keep on pushing. And of course, these corporations are probably going to be paying some lawsuits, but to them, that's just a minor expense, right? It's not even that big of a deal to them. They pay it. They're going to deal with the consequences of this. Some people have to move, even though that's the place they chose. That's the place they love to live in. They get to sell it. Who the hell now is going to buy that home as well next to one of these crypto mines? No one is going to want to buy a home there. So now automatically the value of the home now is going down. It's just a disaster that they would allow something like this to happen. And this just makes you think, man, like, once again, like you think about crypto and Bitcoin and investing, like you don't think about all of this. Like people just think it just magically appears on the internet and you can just purchase it and then that's it. But the amount of mining that happens, and it's the same thing with ChatGPT. Like everyone uses it for like ridiculous ass questions, not knowing how much energy it's taking, right, from in one of these plants as well, in order for them to answer your question. right? So this right now is mining for crypto. Can you imagine now with the whole AI as well and how that's being accelerated? How much energy it's going to take doing that, and all these lands or these places we're trying to find as well to put these facilities into. If they did it somewhere like that, there's no reason why they won't do it in one of your neighborhoods where you think they never would do such a thing. You just never really know. Guys, drop a comment down below and let me know how you feel about all this. Do you think this is corporate greed? Do you feel like this is America? It's a capitalist place. You do what you got to do to survive. If they have to suffer, then they have to suffer, which you better not be someone who agrees on that. Catch you guys in my next video. Peace.